if you could, the in-state recruiting battle, especially for high school players, very close between State and Ole Miss. The two JUCO guys that State got, if you wanted to say who won the in-state battle, you would say State because of getting DeCarlos Nicholson and Percy Lewis. Both of those guys were guys Ole Miss wanted. State needed them both. They needed a veteran cornerback. They needed a veteran offensive tackle to try to come in to replace Emerson and replace Cross. They got them. So this is a good day for MSU overall. Going to be a top,
Let me interrupt
at the end of the day.
Just for a second.
Yeah.
Let's not forget what has kind of been a maxim forever, which is the elite junior college player who walks in the door and is ready to go on game one is rare. Now, when you talk about pedigree and elite junior college players, usually somewhere around the middle of the season, the light bulb goes off. Mm-hmm. And then in year two, if there is a year two, it can sometimes look phenomenal. But these are junior college players. They're not transfer portal players that we're talking about. But, yes, two huge gets for Mississippi State with Percy Lewis and who did you say the other one was?
DeCarlos Nicholson.
Yeah.
Teammates down there at Mississippi Gulf Coast.
Yeah.
So between them, getting Trevion Williams, which felt like a done deal for the past few weeks, but one of the state's top defensive linemen, a couple of good linebackers from Khalid Moore and Javay Gilmore from Louisiana. Just a good day. And I think the best thing for Mississippi State today, and after last year and after our years past, there just really wasn't any drama for MSU. No bad surprises, no last-minute defections from the class. Everything basically went according to plan from the start of the day, and adding Clayton here with sort of the last few minutes of the day is sort of the cherry on top for them.
I mean, they're going to finish, other schools will add, also other schools will lose. You got another period in February, whatever, but somewhere in the neighborhood of, depending on your service, 15?
Yeah. And now it is official. Jacarius Clayton has flipped from Ole Miss to Mississippi State.
And remember the talking point about Mike Leach. Not going to come in and recruit well.
Is anybody screaming foul over that flip?
Not that I'm aware of.
Oh.
I mean,
most
I'm
people,
sure,
Richard,
I'm sure some people
how
will.
Most people understand how recruiting works.
I'm sure Rebel Jim will, but
but that's turning that narrative on its head today.
Yeah, I agree. When Clayton came in last weekend for a visit, where he didn't really tell anybody he was coming except for some MSU people, and visited. I don't think the Ole Miss coaching staff knew that he was coming to Starkville. So once that happened, you sort of think, okay, he's obviously got legit interest, and it just worked in State's area. And I don't know, you think about with Marquez Dortch, it was pretty obvious why he went from Ole Miss to State. Ole Miss wanted him to play defensive back. State said, no, you can play wide receiver. He wants to play wide receiver. It's pretty obvious. I don't know what set Clayton in motion back towards Mississippi State. I don't know what the reason for that was. Could be something as simple as he just decided he didn't want to be at Ole Miss, but here we are.